What's up, my friends? This is Tracy Allen, aka the Cremation Lady. Check out my pre-need planner doll. Oh, isn't she cute? I tell you what, it took a minute. Me and AI were fighting over here trying to get this together because every time I would ask for a slight change, it would make a major change, driving me nuts. But finally did it. So there's my pre-need planner doll. Someday I think I'm actually get her made, right? 3D printout and stuff. I think it'll be kind of cool. But we're going to talk about planning. So what had happened was there was one day I was watching this sitcom called St. Dennis. The TV show is about this hospital and its staff and the craziness that goes on with these folks. And again, it's a comedy, but it's pretty funny. And they had this one episode where there's a man that's about to die, and his family, he's surrounded by his family, and they're arguing.
They don't have a plan, and now they're arguing about where to put the poor guy.
So isn't that funny? You know, I just trip off of the fact that oftentimes I'll be watching something and there's something being said or done related to what it is that I share. And I talk about this planning thing, right? That's what this channel is about, Tracy Allen Planner. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Help me grow. I know that no one really wants to talk about this stuff. I get it. It's not a pleasant topic. But my goodness, it really does make sense, and it really does help the people that we love. And so another reason I wanted to do this video today was because last night I went to an event. One of my friends, she asked me if I could attend this event with her in the 11th hour. Like, she sent me the notification mid-afternoon for an event that was happening that evening. And I said, okay, fine, I'll go. But, you know, I just think about how often we do things not realizing that we needed to do it, right? I needed to go. And she asked me because she didn't want to go alone, but she needed me there and I needed to be there. And so, I just look at how life goes. Oftentimes, what we think we're doing for ourselves is not really for us. It's for someone else. So her asking me to come because she didn't want to be alone and stuff was really, I needed the information. I needed to go and connect with some folks that were there. So anyway, I say all of that to say that when people put a plan in place, again, it's not an easy subject, but it's necessary. And when we can pass on information to our loved ones as to what to do when we die, it helps them so much. Especially, listen, I helped a gentleman last week who is dealing with cancer. And so I'm telling him to tell his girlfriend that all she needs to do is make a phone call. But he kept cutting me off. Nope, she doesn't want to hear it. I'm like, but all you got, nope, she's not gonna listen. So why don't, so he's stopping me every time I try to say something because he's so afraid that she can't handle it. And I'm like, okay, all right. Ultimately, I had to just shut up because I'm not trying to offend him. I'm not trying to piss him off, but I'm trying to help him understand how he can help his lady. And he doesn't want to hear any suggestions. He's like, she's going to be okay because I'm going to do something to make sure that she's okay. Okay, all right. She'll be fine, but she doesn't want to talk about this. Okay. Let me close my mouth and leave it alone. But if you have anybody in your family that is too afraid to talk about this stuff, I suggest talking about the fact that if they have life insurance, there was a conversation that it needed to be had within yourself to have that, right? The life insurance isn't necessarily for you in this life. Not always. I mean, there are some insurances out there that can provide you some relief if you lose your job or you're going through a health thing, like they've got different riders and stuff like that. So there are some things that life insurance can help in this life. But most of the time, people are putting life insurance plans in place because it's for the people that are going to be left behind. So that says, you know that at some point you're going to die. And you might as well make sure that you're looking out for the people that you care about, right? When we have a pre-need plan put in place, This is making sure that no one has to worry about what to do with the body. And I say that almost in all of my videos, and in many of them anyway, because again, that's what I do. I help people with pre-need planning. But one of the things that it still seems difficult for people to let sink in is the fact that the body has to be taken care of before you can get to the life insurance. You know, if you got trusts and wills and stuff like that, the body still has to be taken care of before you get to the trust and wills. So having a conversation about what you want done with the body is crucial. And if you haven't done that with anyone, get that done. Get that done and make it something that you don't have to keep thinking about and keep talking about. That's the hard part, is trying to always wonder, okay, well, what am I going to do, and when am I going to do it, and how am I going to do it? You know, get whatever it is that you're going to get. Look into it, get it, move on, go live your life. But whoever you love, make sure that they know what's up, okay? Pre-planning, you're purchasing a plan, whether it's cremation or burial, or whatever it is that you do, but you're purchasing something so that whoever's left doesn't have to take care of it. You're not going to experience whatever the plan does once you're gone. So it's such an unselfish thing to do. So give from your heart. Love who you love, take care of them, take care of yourself, and come back and let's chat about something different next week. If you haven't liked my channel, please do. If you haven't subscribed, rather, and if you like this video, please give it a like. Help me to grow. At some point, I'll get more into this and add extra features and stuff. Right now, I'm just keeping it simple because I'm doing it once a week, and yeah, I'll grow when the Spirit tells me it's time to grow. All right. Take care, you guys. Have a great one, and I'll chat with you the next time. Thanks for stopping by. Ciao for now.